What's going on, motherfuckers? Today we're gonna talk about feelings, in particular, living alone. Why do you think that I started a channel? It was so that I could talk to you, mother. You get to a point you no longer relate with your family. I feel like a Mexican who moved to the States. I won the lottery. At first it was really tough because I didn't know shit about shit. I had to start working now, minimum wage, because I wasn't graduating college. So this is me in Subway. That was, I think, my second or third job. And the first thing that I noticed is coming home. I always came home to no hot food, nobody to welcome me, no dog, no nothing. It's always the same silence. For the first 2 years, I felt pretty discouraged. And you might think that I wanted to go back, but not really. I actually never thought about going back. And so there are pros and there are cons to this thing, but mainly pros. I somehow was able to find strength through the hardships, and I am forever, eternally grateful for this challenge of being in a whole different country by myself. Talking about the cons, the bad side of being in a different country all by yourself is obviously you're probably going to pass the holidays all by yourself. And if you don't really have friends, then you're gonna pass also your birthdays by yourself. For me, I usually worked during every single birthday. I was working like it was just a different day. These are the cons of living elsewhere. However, the pros of it far outweigh the cons. And so, let's explore. And this is what I want to figure out and share with you. The how. How is it done for me? Because I got to a point where I am smiling day after day after day, and it's been a while since I've been upset. I feel like a Mexican who moved to the States. I won the lottery. But my version is from Brazil to Canada. If you're not winning, that is a problem. And so I think that first step is just to be mentally okay. And the way that you do that, I started with books. But then as I got more serious, I hired people to listen to my shit and to untangle my thoughts to help me out with the past, what I lived through. And so, slowly but surely, I got to a place where, hey, you don't have a past. You don't have a future. You're always in the present moment. And I found so much happiness and joy in the moment. Day after day, day in and day out. And that's my way of knowing that I'm winning, is by knowing that in here, in the mind, I'm alright. And everything else follows. So the body, being healthy, having a good diet, and hitting the gym. And then there are the other parts of life, like socializing. Well, that's gonna come. Why do you think that I started a channel? It was so that I could talk to you. Mother, what time is it? It's so that I could talk to you and we could all vibe together world freaking wide. Like, it is a privilege to be living in our modern day and age with all the technology that we have at our fingertips, all of the answers to the questions that you have, and we're just more connected than ever and disconnected at the same time. But I think fundamentally it comes down to choice, and I think it also comes down to a feeling. And because you can choose to think what you want to think, you can also control that feeling. Because what you're feeling is always influenced by the context that you have in your mind and what you're going through and what you're living through. For example, it's very important that you have an empowering context for your life, as I have learned, and that made a whole lot of difference because I watch what am I thinking about, and at any time in the day I can correct it, I can rewrite it, And bro, that's how I came to be solid. Although I spent those 10 years with not anybody really I could lean on and far away from family, so it's just me, I still came out the other end feeling good, feeling happy, joyful. Like, this is the norm for me. And legit, when I meet somebody new and they start hanging out with me, like for the 7th time, they're gonna ask, wait, hold a minute, today you're different, you're not excited. Like, they think that my normal state is being like... But anyway, as you've seen, it's getting pretty late, and for y'all that can relate, who are just beginning the journey, being in a different country by yourself, hey, don't worry. Seek help if you really need it. And if you're just kind of meh, I would highly recommend you read books. What books? Hey, if you're really interested, ask me in the comment section. I'll let you know which books I have read that really made a difference for me. And that is all, guys, for this video. I'll put a different video right here. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Peace.